And we're live. Excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to the back stream. What? Welcome back to the stream. I can remember my English. And today we're back. Not Fade to Black. Fade to the game. Persona 4 Ultimax. Yeah, we're making our way through the episode P4 story. So we've cleared actually a reasonable chunk so far. 34% complete. It definitely does seem to be a lot. There's just a lot more story to it. The battle, we've only had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battles so far in about however many chapters that is. But now we're getting back to find out what's happened to Naoto and Rise after arriving in Inaba and seeing everything weird going on. I think I'm going to, because I have this thing about doing things from left to right, start off with Naoto. Already at the Junes food court. Because last stream we found out that Adachi is getting involved, which is an interesting thing to find out.
Town becomes a labyrinth as the clock strikes midnight. It's just like the dark hour described in those documents.
Okay, so this is something to do with Persona 3 as well. It's kind of a fusion between the TV world and the dark hour. I take a deep breath and check my surroundings. First, I review the situation. If I remain calm and collect as much data as I can, I should be able to put together a picture of what's going on.
No one's here yet. I'd have thought someone would have come straight to Junes.
Some of us did, but then something happened. From what I could tell on my way here, the town is utterly empty. Are you, Senpai, and the others alright? If this phenomenon is the same as the Dark Hour from the documents, then the only ones capable of moving about in it are Persona users like us. Oh, excuse me. But why? If this was deliberately induced, then what is the culprit's aim in doing so? Since my call with Labras was cut off, I have no idea about her safety either. Is the helicopter she and her companions were riding safe? And what's happened to Mitsuru and her retinue? This is a dangerous line of thought. I'm losing my cool and can't keep my thoughts straight. I'm no detective in this state.
Calm down. If I start worrying, there'll be no end to it.
Oh yeah, because Naoto didn't see the TV either, did she? I take another deep breath. I know already that the red fog filling the area isn't poisonous at first blush. I did consider that the enemy might be employing an airborne toxin, but the whole town is covered in this stuff, and there's no way to move about while still avoiding it.
Still, it may be best to try not to breathe it in to the extent I can avoid it.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult, I imagine.
Naoto-kun?
Oh?
Huh?
I recognize that voice, but I can't quite place it. Is that Labs? I'm thrown for a loop at being called to out of the blue. I was so lost in thought that my reaction is slightly delayed.
Chie-senpai.
Oh.
Is that you?
Uh-huh. Why?
No, it's not, because she's at the tower.
Thank goodness you're safe. What about the
Right.
others?
How should I know? They've got nothing
Yep.
to do with me.
Also, okay, so the shadow versions of people can come back. Because we did fight Shadow Chie, didn't we? A cheerful answer, the tone of which sounds like Chie-senpai's usual self, but her actual words ring a warning bell in my
The
mind.
senses seem untampered with. From which I take it that you are not Chie-senpai. Who are you?
Little me? I'm Chie Satonaka, though I'm a fake one, based on the real Chie.
There we go.
I see. So you make no effort to hide your true nature. And what are your intentions?
To conquer the world? What a foolish question, even for me. The town was covered in the strange red fog shortly after the disappearance of Mitsuru-san and her people, and now a false Chie-senpai, identical to the real thing, stands before me. I have no inkling as to the enemy's goals, but it is at least apparent that they expect to fight us in order to accomplish them.
Isn't it obvious? I came to fight you.
Yep.
Are you? Rather, is the culprit who created you the same one who seized Labras? Or is it an accomplice of his?
I want information right now. Even if what stands before me is an imitation, it is honestly answering me this much. I felt that it would be smarter to draw out as much information from it as possible.
You really are sharp, aren't you, Naoto-kun? But who cares about any of that? Persona!
Yep.
What?
Shadow doesn't want to talk. A familiar shadow takes form behind the fake Chie-senpai. Impossible. As close as these fakes are, they are not the genuine article. Yet not only was this one able to summon the same persona that Chie-senpai uses, it did so in the real world. What in the world is going on here? Oh. After dodging the attack, I jump back and draw the gun at my side. This is no illusion. That was a heavy strike with considerable weight behind it.
Did I surprise you? Oh, sorry, I meant it as a little read.
It seems the circumstances are different from before.
Yep.
What sort
Just a
of
little.
scheme is unfolding now?
Solving that's supposed to be the detective's job. If you don't hurry and get ready,
Getting that turned around on you?
yourself hurts.
So you have no intention of providing answers. Very well.
Then we have no reason for keeping you about. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, the monitor. I thought it was maybe someone getting in contact with us.
It's so convenient for us that you catch on quick.
Is that General Teddy?
You understand without me having to explain, right? Thanks for participating in the P-1 Climax. Now then, on to
Okay.
Naochan's first round. Obviously, this is a serious battle with nowhere to run.
So bring on the ring.
By the way, Mitchan and the others you're looking for were smushed and captured by me, General Teddy.
I'm guessing not you yourself, but kind of whoever you are when you're not
In
pretending
other
to be
words,
Teddy.
if you keep winning in the tournament, you might be able to save them.
Though I had considered this as a possibility, I can't help but furrow my brow at General Teddy's words. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. So Mitsuru-san and her team were indeed captured. The Shadow Operatives are professionals when it comes to shadow-related matters, so if our opponent captured them so easily, then we clearly cannot afford to underestimate them.
Oh, and you can use your persona too, Naoto-kun.
Yep.
Well then, bring on the ring!
Here we go. There's the pillars again. Immediately after the fake's cry, red pillars appear mid-air, surrounding us. They swiftly fall, embedding themselves into the ground. So this is the ring this time. I can surmise the basic rules. It's fair to say invisible walls stretch between the pillars, and I will not be able to proceed until the match is completed. In which case, there is only one option open to me.
It seems I haven't time to waste, so I won't bother holding back. Persona!
Here we go.
Great! That's the Naoto-kun I know! That makes it even more fun crushing you!
I wouldn't be so certain. You can never win against me.
Right, I cannot remember a thing about how Naruto fights. I know she has gun.
Final. Fight!
Ow! Now, put the gun away, Naruto. There we go. Ow. Ow, put the gun away, Naruto. Okay, got the win.
A round of applause for both sides! Oh, I lost. Well, I guess that's enough.
As I said, you cannot win against me. Our forms can be mimicked, but you can never replicate our inner drive.
It was strong. Though I wore a brave face to intimidate my opponent, had I put one foot wrong, it could have been me who was defeated. For some reason, I feel much more exhausted than I remember being the case when I would fight inside the TV world. Is it because of my opponent's abilities, or...
This is a setup.
Yep. There is a mighty cracking sound, and the red pillars to the four sides of me shatter. I have evidently emerged a victor without any problems, and gained the right to proceed. And then Chie melts. As that happens, the false Chie-senpai begins to disintegrate before my eyes. It must have been created by tampering with a shadow.
What is that?
What appears to be grains of light float up from the rapidly dissolving fake. They form a ribbon of light, drawing an arc in the air and drift away in a particular direction, as if drawn to something. Thinking back upon the battle, I believe I saw some similar grains of light whenever my persona and the fakes would clash. What are they? Could they be fragments of something? When I follow the light with my eyes, I can scarcely believe what I see. There is an enormous and bizarrely shaped structure which has no place in a rural town, or anywhere else in the real world.
Is that the hill where Yasogami High is? The orbs of light are gathering there.
Something's off. The opponent's methods are different from Labras's case. They're challenging us head-on now. The salient aspects of this case are the red fog enveloping the real world, a giant tower atop Yasogami High, the grains of light that appear in battle, and this strange exhaustion I feel. Suddenly, something pops into my mind. Those documents I obtained from public safety, one of them detailed a past case involving Mitsuru-san's team, involving a giant tower that only appeared during a special period of time. If I recall correctly, it was called Tartarus. That aberrant tower was built to call forth something monstrous. Is it possible that...
Is the culprit of this case intending to...
Oh, what's going on now? Oh,
I must ask that you not needlessly inquire further.
hello, show.
Now is not yet the time.
Impossible. This was unlike my encounter with the false Chie-senpai. I was paying close attention to my surroundings. Yet this man suddenly appeared behind me as if from thin air.
Naoto Shirogane, you will be making your exit here. Die.
Naoto? A clear voice pierces the red fog, and the next sound that reaches my ears is what seems to be a blade slicing the air. That's not good. Naoto? Of course it's to be continued. Looming Shadow. We did fight Shadow Chie, suppose. Shadow Kanji, Shadow Yukiko, Teddy, Yosuke. Oh no, we hadn't fought Shadow Chie yet. Okay. But what's going on with Rise? I'm quite worried about what's going on with Naoto. Don't have the option to progress that story yet. Rise, how are you holding up alone?
What is this? What's happened here?
What I saw when I finally reached the Asunaba station was an eerily distorted building in a town that had turned into a maze. I kept walking for a while and eventually made it to the floodplain, but I didn't see any people around at all. And that feeling I've had ever since the train stopped so suddenly, by the time I reached Inaba, that suspicion had changed into certainty.
This is exactly like the TV world. But if that's true, then...
I don't know what's going on, but if this is the same as the TV world, then there's something I can do. I concentrate hard and speak to the presence sleeping inside me, the way I've gotten so used to doing.
Persona!
Oh.
I knew it! I can use my persona. I don't know what's going on, but I might be able to find everyone.
So of course Rise has the abilities to figure things out a little quicker, which probably means she's as much of a target as Naoto. I concentrate once again and search for presences. My senses slowly sharpen. At first I can only feel out what's near me, but then it extends further and further out. Eventually, my senses spread all across the town, like I'm reaching my arms out wide. The readings I get are faint and hazy, probably because of the red fog everywhere, but I still pick up on several familiar presences. But it doesn't seem like my attempts to reach them are working.
I'm really no use after all.
Oh, don't say that. Even though we have the same type of power, I wonder if things would be different if Fuka-san was doing this. Just the other day, Fuka-san saved everyone from a bad situation, much further away than I could manage. If she were here, she could probably support her companions even through this fog.
I have the power to fight. I can't even give proper backup.
Don't get depressed, Rise. My concentration breaks, and what readings I had slip into the fog. Just as I'm about to fall to my knees in despair, a strong reading I can sense even without focusing appears in the sky.
What?
Oh dear.
It's a bird. It's a
Oh!
plane. No, it's Elizabeth.
Hello, Elizabeth. Why are you flying? Down from the sky with a loud declaration comes a woman in blue. The lady descends lightly and gazes at the dumbstruck look on my face with a slightly cocked head.
Please excuse my raucous entrance. If I recall correctly, you are everyone's Rosette, the announcer of the P-1 Grand
Don't bring the
Prix,
P1
no?
Grand Prix back up, Elizabeth.
That wasn't really me. Wait, who are you?
You know, I remember those blue clothes from the P1 Grand Prix. She's the one with tremendous power that General Teddy was mad at, calling her an intruder. I don't think she's an enemy. Granted, I have no idea who she is.
Oh, pardon me. I am Elizabeth, the wandering elevator attendant who has presently totally abandoned
Okay,
her
so
duties.
you've still abandoned your
I
duties.
once presided over a certain power in a certain room, but for opaque reasons I am brilliantly... No, currently on a wandering journey.
You presided over power? Okay.
Don't try to understand too much of what she says, Reese.
Greatestly, exactly.
Greatestly, exactly.
It feels odd to bring this up, but it was okay for you to abandon your duties?
Oh? Can you explain the question?
I guess I kind of abandoned my duties once too. I ran away from where I was, but now that I'm trying to make a comeback, it's been really tough. This news of a comeback concert isn't grabbing me either.
A concert, you say? I know of such things. It is a mysterious ritual that
That only the chosen one-
ones can perform. Within the flood of sound that tempts people, the crowd repeats a chaotic dance to their heart's content, eventually achieving a state of rapture.
It's not like that.
By the way, Miss Rosette, are you sure that you should be reposing in a place like this?
Huh?
I have been observing this town state for some time now, and it seems this red fog has completely enveloped it.
Indeed.
Left as is, I do believe that matters will take a turn in an unfavorable direction for you and your friends.
What? Elizabeth, do you know something? Is you, Senpai? Is everyone okay?
I thought we'd kind of figured that things would be bad.
Why are you asking me? When it comes to searching for your friends, I recall your power being uniquely suited to the task.
I can't find anything in all this fog. It's no use.
I see. In other words, you are grieving for your powerlessness, electing to stand here without attempting to search for your
Oof.
friends on your own. What a disappointing turn of events. I have no interest in such a
Oh,
dumb
dear.
person. Please excuse me.
You okay, Reese? She's right. Why was I standing around here? Why did I keep worrying so much? Everyone may be in trouble, but I can move. I can think. I might even be able to help. If I can get close enough to pick up on everyone's location. Until I've run around so much I can't take another step. Searched as hard as I can, and done everything in my power. I have no right to whine that it's no use.
Elizabeth!
What seems to be the matter? I've already lost interest in...
No, I just wanted to thank you. I'll try doing what I can.
Oh, what a horrific change of heart. Or is that heroic?
I have no idea what you're trying to say,
Either
Elizabeth.
way, it seems you have realized the potential that slumbers within you. Truly impressive. But if you were to encounter a shadow right now, your current strength would not be sufficient to fully beat the snot out of it.
Huh?
Yeah, Reese doesn't do combat.
Which is why I have the sudden urge to test whether your resolve is truly sincere.
Elizabeth, if Reese is going to struggle to fight a shadow, you're going to kill her.
What are you...
Please, do not waste your breath as I come at you. Your fate is in the cards.
What? Why is this happening? No, I need to go look for everyone. When the shadow that appears behind Elizabeth swings its sword, a shockwave shoots forward, parting the red fog and gouging the concrete at my feet. This isn't good. At this rate, Elizabeth will wipe me out before I can find everyone. No, I'm going to protect you, Senpai, and all the others, no matter
I
what.
will not miss again. I hope you are prepared.
Persona!
Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh,
No way! My persona?
cutscene.
I'm starting to grow excited. I must say it's been rather a long time since I last felt this exhilarated.
Oh dear.
I am going to do this.
Oh, a Persona Revolution? Kind of?
It's okay. I can do this now. From here on out, I've made my decision. I'm going to stay and protect everyone.
Now, show me the transformation of the potential within you. Burn it into my memory.
Okay, Rise can fight now. Okay, I just need to... This is a character I've never played as before. Okay, so it's still Himiko, just... transformed Himiko.
Final.
The music. Was not expecting that.
What? Huh? Oh no. Like a killer. Okay, like this. Here we go. Oh no. Huh? Now, up. Persona. Impressive. Check it out. Check it out.
Oh.
Wait. Forgive me. Please look above. Your fate is in the card. Your fate is in the card. I anticipated.
Oh, not this again.
Forgive me.
Negative
You're
penalty.
frozen now. Go! Oh no. Huh? Let's go. Impressive. Wrap this up. Oh check no. It out. Oh no. That should be time has come. Persona. Your fate is in the
Ow.
card. You stop here. I will shock off. Impressive. Here I go. One. Fight two.
Oh.
Heads up.
Got to finish her off first time.
I'm gonna show you what an idol can do. This is my resolve. Feel it. Time for my full strength. And another one. Well done.
Hopefully that will serve to impress Elizabeth.
Now I can protect.
Oh,
I won?
only because Elizabeth let you.
Truly impressive. You have indeed shown me the power of mankind's potential.
Elizabeth lightly brushes away the dust from her clothes from the fight and smiles at me.
Why did you help me out?
Help you? I didn't even have the shiniest intention of helping you.
But I didn't know that my persona could do that stuff. Isn't that why you helped me?
I see. That was not my intention at all. But if you say so, then I'm starting to get the sense that it may be true.
I didn't intend to help you, but if you insist, yes, I did.
In which case, it would only be natural to
Oh,
demand
yeah.
worthy compensation for such assistance.
Huh? Wait, are you asking me for money?
Or perhaps your soul?
Whoa, definitely not.
No soul trading
A
here.
ticket to your comeback concert would do as well.
Oh,
Oh, I could probably swing that.
No. I believe I shall ask for this world's future instead.
That's pretty vague.
Either way, it is decided. A struggle between solitude and bonds. The two great potentials of mankind is about to begin.
okay.
I have no intention
So all
of assisting
clear?
either side, but neither can I dismiss the contest as irrelevant to me.
So clearly, the investigation team and the Shadow Operatives, I'm guessing, represent bonds.
You lost me there. But what you're talking about is why this town got messed up, right?
So show represents solitude?
Indeed, whether your bonds will win the day, or whether that young man's solitude will emerge victorious, I am massively intrigued as to how this struggle will end.
That young man. Whoa, are you talking about the culprit behind this?
So Elizabeth already
Dear
knows who he is.
I've accidentally
Oops.
slipped up. In any case, please look over there.
Elizabeth points past the fog, as if dodging her own words. Well, I'm not letting her off that easy, but she probably won't tell me anything more. I'm a little puzzled, but I go ahead and look at where she's pointing, and then I can't help but lean forward in utter shock. There's the Yasogami Tower. Out there on the hill, where Yasogami High should be, is this weird, huge tower. It looks like some kind of evil villain's lair.
I believe that is where the final battle will take place. It seems a number of your friends are already headed that way. What will you do, Miss Rosette?
I'll go too, so I can fight with them.
A perfect answer. I give you a gold star.
She draws a large star with one hand and goes directly into an elegant bow. She's probably headed off somewhere now. I really can't figure her out.
I bid you good luck, Miss Rosette.
After I see her off and she vanishes into the fog, I look up. I've got to get to Yasogami High. I'll help everyone this time for sure.
Senpai, everyone, wait for me.
Oh, is that a to be continued moment? Yep. So whose story progresses next? Are we going to... Oh, Naoto's. I was not expecting Naoto's. And Adachi. Okay, I'm curious enough... I do wonder what's going on with Naoto, but Adachi is... What's he doing here? There's no doubt about it. As we go down the fog-filled hallway, we see a man we're very familiar with. We could hardly forget his face.
No way. Why is it Dachi-san?
Could he be a fake?
Huh? Fake? Oh, right. I forgot about that whole thing going on.
I feel this is the real guy. That friendly smile, joking manner, contemptuously nonchalant laugh. There's no doubt this is the Adachi-san we know. But why?
Why are you here? Huh? Oh, well, I had intended on staying well behaved.
Had you?
But someone begged me to help out. And you know, I'm not the kind of guy who can say no to something like that.
How about? You mean that show guy?
Hmm? Have you guys already met? Oh, man.
That doesn't matter. Don't tell me you're working with the culprit this time, too.
Well, what do you think?
Don't play dumb. If I don't like your answer, there'll be boot prints all over your face.
Who cares about all that? Come on. Aren't you kids in serious trouble right now? What with all the world ending and all?
So you are?
You guys really like sticking your heads into dangerous situations, don't you? You don't gain anything in life from doing that, you know?
Adachi-san, you said you would abide by the rules of this world. So why are you here?
Oh, maybe in this world is currently the P-1 Climax, so is he abiding by the rules of this world?
Rules. Rules, eh?
Don't you understand how the real world is in trouble because of show? This isn't like the TV world, where only we were involved.
Oh, man. I see you never learn. The only reason I took that brat up on his invitation was because I was bored. All the questions about what he's after or what's gonna happen to this town, I don't give a damn about any of it.
What's he saying?
Adachi, you lousy...
Whoa, whoa, give me a break. I don't intend to get involved with kids like you anymore. Like, I bet you're honestly abiding by the rules here, because that's how you think.
The rules here?
You know, the one-on-one stuff. You don't even know what's gonna happen because of that. Honestly, brats like you barely even think.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like I keep saying, if you keep fighting them on their own terms, they could bite you in the ass.
I kind of was starting to get that
I
feeling.
bet he's collected quite a lot of those persona fragments by now.
Is it actually going to spoil stuff for us? My hazy, scattered thoughts all come together when I hear what Adachi-san has to say. We've been vaguely watching those light particles fly up to the top of the tower, but are those what Sho is after? Could it be the reason Sho set the rules to make us fight one-on-one was to give off more of those particles? Persona fragments, according to Adachi-san, during the constant fighting?
Have we been inadvertently helping him?
Yep.
Oh man, you really hadn't noticed? You need to get your act together.
What's going on? Out of the blue, the distorted school building creaks with a loud noise. The jarring sound echoes in the depths of the red fog like an animal's growl.
What was that just now?
Looks like there's no more time left. Earlier than I expected. Well, that's why I need to get going. Good luck to you, I guess. Oh, and your friends who got caught? They might be in trouble if you leave them be, you know?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
It means just what it sounds like. Then again, I guess it might be impossible for just you three.
Wait!
Oh. Adachi-san turns his back on us and disappears into the red fog. Yosuke tries to go after him, but he slams straight into an invisible wall. That looked like it hurt. Hope he's okay. It's only then I realize we're already surrounded on all sides by red pillars.
You okay, Yosuke?
This actually hurts more than you'd think. I mean, when did these get set
And
up?
who's the opponent?
Much longer are you gonna make me wait? You better entertain me at the very least.
Shadow Akihiko. We turn around to see the bearer of the familiar voice. Inside the fog is a man standing as if to show off his well-developed muscles. He's topless apart from a red cape. It's definitely one of Mitsuru-san's companions, Akihiko-san.
Welcome to this special ring. This place is truly a square jungle. It sure brings back memories. Yeah, it really takes me back.
Master?
Chie, you should... Ooh, nope. As Chie tries to rush over, a sharp fist whizzes right in front of her. Something's obviously not right. For one thing, Akihiko-san should be captive somewhere. And for another, he wouldn't challenge us to a fight like this.
Hey, Akihiko-san.
Don't you all long for the tensing of muscles and the clenching of fists? It's only seconds away. Step forward if you want to taste the match.
Oh. I think Chie should be the one to take on Akihiko. Here we go. Master versus student. Even if it's...
Final.
even if Akihiko doesn't agree.
Fight.
There we go. Come on, nearly there. Hey!
Yes! You really are strong.
I think that was perfect.
All right, we won! Wait, where did Adachi go?
He's run off somewhere. Oh yeah, more persona fragments.
Shaking seem bad. It's been getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, looks like we don't have much time.
Hey, hold on a sec. Adachi said something about persona fragments earlier.
Does Shadow Akihiko just die without any commentary?
Last time, Sho tried to get powerful shadows by shaking us up so our personas would turn back to their original form. And this time, he's lured us into this red fog and made us fight our fakes, so we can carve off persona fragments in the process.
Oh, you mean those balls of light that pop out when we fight against the Fates?
Okay, so rather than trying to take whole personas, he's just taking them little bits at a
Probably,
time.
yeah. Sho is trying to do something with the persona fragments he's collecting.
But what though? Is he gonna make a new persona for himself with them?
I don't know. But all the persona
Wouldn't he
fragments
have
I
to
saw
have a
so far
persona
were headed to the
to
top
be
of
here
this
already,
tower.
though? Nope. Trying to figure it out now won't do any good. We've fallen for the enemy's trap so far, but from here on out, we're going on the counterattack. We have to avoid fighting fakes as much as we can, rescue Mitsuru-san's team, and get to the top of the tower. After we all nod to each other, we run with renewed purpose down the murky hallway.
Sheesh, these hallways are too long. How far do they go? You'd think we'd have gotten to the stairs by now at least.
Maybe just running down the hallways won't work. Why don't we try going into the first open
Uh.
room we see? I mean, this place was connected in some messed up ways during the last P-1 Grand Prix.
You do have a point.
Yeah, but that also tended to end us up getting in
There's
fights.
tons of classrooms here. Should we just start with the closest one? Whoa, bingo!
Ooh.
Good job, Yosuke!
Past the open door is the unmistakable view of the classroom. On the wall inside is a set of familiar-looking school stairs connected to it like they were forced there.
Still don't like this plan. We're gonna have to check every door we find from here on out.
Yep.
Don't worry, you can do it, Yosuke.
Yeah, we'll be okay if we got Yosuke with us.
What's with the blind trust in me? I don't remember you guys being such goody-goodies.
What are you doing, Yosuke? Come on, you better hurry up!
Why isn't anyone listening to me? Don't you think it's weird that you're about to leave me behind after saying all that nice stuff?
Up we go. Just as Yosuke suspected, our progress from the next floor on gets pretty rough. We don't run into any fakes, but we don't make much headway either. How far have we climbed? Feeling impatient, I put my hand on a nearby door and throw it open.
Hey, Yukon!
Oh. What have we found? Oh! A giant guillotine-like blade whooshes by right before my eyes. I dodge, barely, but it was much too close for comfort.
You dodged. Not too shabby, Yukon.
Labras?
That voice!
Why don't you hurry up and come in? I'm bored out of my skull waiting for you guys.
I cautiously step into the classroom. Inside, we find stairs leading up, and a figure blocking them, just as I thought.
Labrys! Like you don't already know. Yeah, I'm a fake Labrys. So, let's see how much of your persona I can carve off, okay? You're going too far. What are you trying to do with all these persona fragments? What do you care? Win or lose, you're all gonna die anyways. I got nothing to tell you. Now,
Bring on the ring. Oh, there had me. Red pillars fall from the classroom ceiling, and in their ominous glow, I can see Labrys' long-haired persona. For a second I was fearing the worst, but this doesn't seem to be Labrys' shadow. It's more like a fake Labrys created from a shadow. Whichever it is, it detaches the giant axe from its back and grips it in its metallic hands. The fake Labrys stares at us with golden eyes and takes a fighting stance.
I'm a weapon. A special destroyer made only to eliminate the enemy. Underestimate me, and you'll end up with more than just a scratch.
Okay, this time, I think you's gonna go ahead with the fight. Labrys. I remember struggling against Labrys a bit.
Final. Fight!
Ow! Ow! Back up. Had I settled into a good rhythm, Yosuke? I don't think I had. Oh, I got a Persona break. No, I had any food.
You really are strong.
Oh dear. The fake begins to melt, and there's a loud crack as the red pillars shatter. At the same time, the persona fragments that were carved off in the battle turn to particles of light and float into the air.
Oh no, the persona fragments!
Chie looks like she's about to chase after them, but Yosuke stops her. I understand how she feels, but Yosuke's right. Once they scatter, there's nothing we can do now.
It's fine. We just need to hurry on ahead. We're out of time.
Yeah! Still, it's so frustrating!
Yep. Chie seems frustrated, but she agrees. I know it's hard for her to sit around idly, even though she understands.
Hey, something just crossed my mind. Personas were originally our shadows, right?
What's this
Yes.
No, I was thinking about what the culprit's after. I wondered why he'd be so hell-bent on our personas.
Huh?
Well, think about it. There's a bunch of shadows in the TV world, so why is he so fixated on our personas?
all about? Good question.
Yosuke is absolutely right. Last time the culprit was targeting our personas to collect powerful shadows. But not this time. If he wanted to play it safe, he wouldn't have goaded a bunch of persona users into a fight with him. Especially since we've already got a score to settle. Besides, just because the TV world is peaceable again, doesn't mean all the shadows have gone away. If that's all he wanted, he could just gather those. Really, the culprit was controlling shadows to make fake versions of us to fight for him. But then, why go through all the trouble of preparing these arenas and carving away at our personas? Does he want revenge for last time? I don't know. Sho didn't seem to care about that, so why?
Must be a reason he's targeting our personas in particular.
Some reason why it can't be Just any old shadows?
Yosuke and Chie are stumped too. We need some more hints. We're missing some key information. Or maybe I just haven't put it together yet. A mysterious young man named Sho, persona fragments, and Adachi-san. No, there's still a lot left for us to find out. Yeah. What is the plan? To be continued is what it is. That's the end of that line of story. So it looks like we've got Naoto. Yeah, that'll probably finish off that section for Naoto. Then it looks like we'll get a continuation with Yukiko. I'm assuming these lines all do seem to like have... Actually no, yeah, Yu takes over from Chie's line of thought here. Oh, well, I'll see what happens. Naoto cornered. Oh, dodge. Oh, excuse me. The strike I barely dodged grazes my cheek and slices through the air. The pain of the initial blow which struck my back is beginning to affect my breathing. My throat constricts, and I have difficulty getting air into my lungs. Only by force of will do I keep from blacking out as I look towards my assailant, who now approaches me. A young man, and he wears a Yasogami High uniform. Is that a Yasogami High uniform? I don't remember it being green.
You dodged. Such a struggle you put up. You're wasting my time.
Who are you?
I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the one who will destroy you, the Kirijo fools, and this world.
So, you're the ones who captured Mitsuru-san and...
Yes, I caught them off guard, just as I did with you here. It seems you're not very perceptive.
So Mitsuru-san and her people have fallen into enemy hands after all. It's hard to believe. Is this young man truly the mastermind behind these
But
incidents?
your intuition is impressive. For you to discern our plan after only one battle.
It's an absurd scheme. What are you trying to summon with that tower?
I gathered that his plan is far more dreadful than what I had imagined at the start. That grotesque tower called Tartarus, which was brought forth to call upon something inhuman. What if the culprit in this case also intends on summoning something to this world? And what is the reason our enemy makes no move to hide the fakes, and challenges us to legitimate fights? Is because they need to gather something before that plan can be achieved.
Don't get me wrong. That in itself is not my objective. All I want is to grant a wish.
A wish? Whose?
There's no need for you to know.
You seem a little different from when we met you before. This isn't good. He's already close enough for his attack to reach me. I'm still suffering from his earlier strike. Minazuki's next blow will surely cost me my life. I need to buy whatever time I can now.
Kidnapped Labrys and attempted to collect our personas before, but that's not the case this time. You're using Mitsuru-san and her team as hostages, and you've prepared fake versions of us to fight. There's only one reason why you'd create such elaborate imitations of us, even to the point of summoning personas, and have them challenge us. You set this entire scenario up so that we wouldn't think twice about fighting.
That's right. Everything was set up from the start. It's the same rules as last time. After drumming that impression into our heads, our opponents admit outright that they're fakes. And as a result, I had stopped trying to figure out the motivations behind their actions. Since they'd taken hostages and warped this town, we concluded that we had no choice but to play along. And we were willing to fight without further hesitation. But I suspect Minazuki must be gaining those shining particles I saw earlier through our battle with the fakes.
Again, your intuition is impressive. By forcing you to fight in this fog, I am carving off bits of your personas.
Carving off our personas?
I've said too much.
Oh.
It seems our guests of honor have arrived.
Minazuki turns his gaze to the sky and narrows his eyes, as if looking beyond the red fog. Oh. Simultaneously, the faint sound of a helicopter becomes
I
evident.
enjoyed my time with you. If the opportunity arises again,
Oh.
I'd like to speak with you further.
Oh, he just disappears. With that, Minazuki gracefully puts distance between us. The moment there's enough space for someone to intrude between us, a shadow comes dancing down from the sky, as if awaiting that exact moment. A shadow's in a shadow, or a shadow's in someone's shadow? Oh, I wonder who Girl with Axe is.
Labrys?
Don't worry now, Takun, I gotcha.
Labrys, don't let your guard down. He's the one who attacked Mitsuru-san's group.
This guy?
Our guests of honor have arrived.
Oh.
I've been waiting for you, Shadow Operatives.
Labrys stands between Minazuki and myself, as if shielding me. It seems I've been spared the worst-case scenario. The sound of the helicopter's rotor still remains in the sky above us. It appears to be slowly descending. I strongly suspect that a plume of dust is installed into that helicopter. I recall an entry in the public safety documents explaining how a plume of dust would enable machinery to continue functioning, even in supernatural space-times when no other electronics would work. It's unlike me to let my mind wander into matters of parascience. Perhaps it's the relief at my life no longer being in peril.
Who are you? Why are you doing all this?
Okay, so that I was a little wondering like how the helicopter might be working in this world when nothing else seemed to. I suppose the same way they have Labrys and Igus functioning.
Who am I? That constant question. It's quite intriguing that a machine created for suppressing shadows would ask it.
What?
But first, let me see the rest of you.
Oh. Hello, yeah. You do have a persona. As Minazuki keeps his eyes on Labrys, a black, liquid shadow rises from behind him, instantly ascending to the helicopter. It's a shadow. No, a persona. And it means to take down that helicopter.
Yukari-san! Kenkun!
Labrys cries out in desperation. Persona users though they may be, they are still human. If they go down along with the helicopter they're in, they'll be grievously wounded at best.
Persona!
Oh. An unfamiliar woman's voice calls out from within the helicopter. All at once, a tremendous gust of wind swirls around the helicopter, repelling the Black Shadow's ambush at the last second.
Quite the persona user. However...
Yukari-san, he's winding up for another one! We're getting off, Koromaru!
Oh. Woof. Just as the whirlwind dies down, an attack originating from within the helicopter speeds towards Minazuki's persona, which was primed to attack again. Amazing. What a perfectly timed maneuver. The surrounding fog lights up, and as the personas clash at each other, those grains of light that Minazuki is after disperse. At the same time, 3 figures jump out of the helicopter and descend towards us. The whir of the helicopter's rotors increases, which I take to mean that it's flying off somewhere. So then, its objective from the start was to drop these people off here. Oh, more Persona 3 characters? I look once again to the 2 new arrivals, and the animal that have descended upon the food court. Ah, I know who they are. After all, it was only a moment ago I was at Inaba Station reviewing documents pertaining to them.
That was close. But now that we're here, you don't get to do whatever you want anymore.
Naoto Shirogane, right? Are you all okay? We'll handle this.
Obviously, they are older than the pictures in the documents, but the woman is Yukari Takaba, the calm boy is Ken Amada, and the snow-white Shiba following closely at Kenkun's heels is Koromaru-san. They were all involved in the incident which occurred when Mitsuru-san was in high school, and though they are not officially numbered members, they are persona users on the Shadow Operatives Emergency Suppression Unit, the auxiliary staff.
Labrys, I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you.
Gotcha! You don't have to worry about a thing now. So you're our enemy. You won't escape now.
Oh. The 3 of them fan out to Minazuki's left and right, readying themselves for combat. Such efficient tactical movements, all while never dropping their guard. I wonder how often one must face death in order to become like them.
Players have finally gathered. It's nice to meet you. I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. Welcome to his world.
What?
I wanted to meet you all, especially Kirijo.
Oh.
You are the ones who killed his father, after all.
What's he talking about?
Who knows? I don't really care either.
I have no intention of fighting you now. I only wished to see your faces.
His world. Minazuki's phrasing catches my attention. This could be an important clue to the culprit's motives. Yeah, that is a point. Could Minazuki mean that he instigated this in order to avenge someone whose parent or parents were killed? Perhaps he's seeking revenge on the Shadow Operatives. No, that's not right. Given that they took Mitsuru-san's group hostage and summoned the others here, it seems more likely that Minazuki wants revenge on Mitsuru-san and her associates from high school.
I'll be heading back now. Take your time here.
When Minazuki raises his hand, a different voice echoes from further in. It's a voice I know only too well.
Don't get the wrong idea.
Oh, Shadow Naoto.
What's going on? Another Naoto-kun?
No, Koromaru doesn't like it.
Don't be deceived. That's an imitation of me.
An imitation? Huh. That sounds like the kind of dirty trick they'd pull.
Huh. It seems I'll be facing those who are participating in the Grand Prix for the first time.
Oh, am I going to be playing as a new character?
So let's simply begin now.
Bring on the ring!
My doppelganger raises one hand to the sky. It means to summon the red pillars that form the arena. I'm still too badly injured to dodge this, but I can't allow us all to be trapped here.
Everyone, get away from me! Hurry!
Oh.
Yukari-san, Koromaru, spread out!
Or... Naoto, are you in any position to be fighting? Yukari-san, Ken-kun, and Koromaru-san jump back in response to my warning shout. Labras, on the other hand, maintains her position shielding me, making no attempt at all to move. I see now. Yukari-san told Labras that I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you, and Labras would never abandon her duties. Yukari-san and Ken-kun understand that as well, and so Labras was not mentioned when Ken-kun gave the order to spread out. Very efficient teamwork. I feel that I understand the secret behind the Shadow Operative's strength somewhat. Here we go. So I'm Labras. The 4 red pillars that fall from the sky embed themselves firmly into the food court's floor and release a dull light. Thank goodness. Yukari-san and the others seem to have escaped the pillar's field of influence.
What's going on? Wait, what the? Where's the culprit?
What? Wait, when did he...
Now that they mention it, I too realize for the first time that Minazuki is nowhere to be seen. Minazuki's presence is completely gone. It vanished from the area just as suddenly as it had appeared behind me.
Like I said, I'll be your opponent.
Alright.
Don't worry. A version of myself so close to death, and a machine who's just joined the Shadow Operatives would be pretty sorry prey. So just this once, while no attacks are still allowed from outside,
Oh.
I'll agree to fight whoever enters the arena. Though of course, once you pass those red pillars, invisible walls prevent anyone from leaving until
Oh, okay, so I do...
single combat.
I thought I was going to play as Labras, but...
Invisible walls. That's just
Yukari.
ridiculous. No!
Yukari-san tries to take a step forward and hits her head badly on the invisible wall. Perhaps I gave them too much credit before. It's possible that these Shadow Operatives are, in fact, surprisingly careless.
This is just like the last P-1 Grand Prix. Except we're in the real world.
Oh, hello. Oh, Teddy.
Hello! General Teddy here. Long time no see, Labby-chan.
Hello.
Oh, don't look so shocked. Let's see if I can guess what you were thinking. No! You're supposed to be my shadow. Why? Or something like that.
Is that Inaba's persona user Teddy? He doesn't look like a bear to me.
He just looks like a plush mascot. Is he dressed up like that on purpose?
You there! Silence in the peanut gallery! How dare you call my bona fides into question? I'll have you know I look bearific!
Crap, he heard me.
Yep.
This is your last chance to push your luck like that. Abby-chan and Now-chan aren't getting out of here until you win a one-on-one fight. So, are you okay with that? Are you gonna move on without your friends? Hurry up and decide whether you're gonna enter the ring or not.
Will you shut up? Fine, let's do this. I'll go in and...
No, please move on!
Oh.
You can't let him provoke you. The culprit's aim is to make us fight against our doubles, thereby carving off our personas.
Carve off our personas?
Mitsuru-san and the others are within the tower on the hill. It won't be easy, but try and avoid combat with the imitations as you rescue them.
Okay, Labras, we're leaving
Oh,
the rest
no,
to
I am
you.
playing as Labras.
What's this? They left you behind. I guess that's the extent of this friendship you go on.
Well, to be fair, we've never met them before.
That's not true.
What about it is untrue? For it seems to me that the others moved on, leaving you two alone.
You clearly have no understanding of the bonds between people.
Yeah, what she said. They didn't ditch us. Yukari-san believes in me, so that's why she trusted me to take care of Naoto-kun. And that's why I'm gonna make sure to knock you out of the park myself.
Oh. I think this is the first time I've fought with Labras while Labras has her persona. Because all the other fights, it was before she'd awakened. I fought against her plenty of times.
Final.
You have a strong heart.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Do you want to step back there, Naoto? Ow. 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 Can you stop? For 2 seconds. There we go.
You remained composed to the very end.
That was...
Excellent.
AI Naoto knows how to use the gun.
What a fantastic battle! We must have gathered a good many persona fragments just from that alone.
Oh. There goes Shadow Naoto. The other me melts into a puddle in the center of the food court. It's a most unpleasant sight to behold. I hear a cracking sound, and turn to see the red pillars that had trapped us shatter. The invisible wall should be gone as well, but...
Was it okay, Naoto-kun? We ended up fighting this thing.
There was no getting around it. Our enemy has Mitsuru-san, her friends, and this town hostage. Besides, we had no means of escape.
So, everything was set up perfect. Who do you think that Minazuki guy is?
I have not a
I
clue.
don't know, but...
Yeah. Yeah, before that, Naoto probably needs some first aid. I can't help but fall to my knees from the pain I'd forgotten about. I haven't completely recovered from Minazuki's strike yet.
Naoto-kun!
Labras promptly lends me her shoulder. This may be an odd thing to say, but it's at times like this that I truly feel I've made friends. Not that I'd ever say such things in front of my senpai.
Thank you, Labras. You truly saved my life.
Come on, no need to thank me. I told you it was my turn to help you guys out. But what about Yukon and them?
They're in the tower already. We inform each other of what's happened up to this point and exchange information. Labras' team was investigating Inaba Pass, where Mitsuru-san's group went missing, and were headed here after filling up on gas. While we spoke on the phone, midnight struck, and she saw the change into town from the air. It seems that red fog suddenly rose up to cover the town, and a giant tower appeared on the hill where Yasogami High is situated. In addition to Yukari-san, Ken-kun, and Koromaru-san, there's a man in town by the name of Junpei Iori, whom they haven't yet been able to meet up with. All told, the Shadow Operatives sent 4 people, or rather, 3 people and the dog.
Just like I thought. Though that fake you was a tough customer. What in the world are they?
The imitations seem to be crafted from shadows. I'm astonished that they can even copy our persona abilities.
Yeah.
But that aside, let's hurry, Labrys. There's actually something I couldn't tell Yukari-san earlier.
Huh? What's that?
It's that young man Minazuki's true objective. He's gathering persona fragments from us in an attempt to summon something hideous.
Something hideous.
But what?
Indeed. He'll use the tower looming on the hill, just as Tartarus was used when Mitsuru-san and her friends were in high school. I don't know what in particular he intends to bring forth, but there's no denying that his aim is something along those lines.
Really? Oh yeah, I actually felt something odd about that guy myself.
Ooh,
Odd? In what way?
Well, when I got close to him, I felt something strange.
oh,
It was exactly like the
that's
feeling I get
interesting.
from those plumes of dusk we have as cores.
Oh. Does this mean he had a plume of dusk in his possession?
Not exactly. It wasn't that he had one on him. It was more like it was synced up with his heart.
Is
It felt just like ours do.
is showing off her suppression weapon?
Synced with his heart?
I don't understand. The Plume of Dusk was integrated into the core of Labrys and her sister unit Aiga-san. It plays the role of a heart in their mechanical bodies. But that man Minazuki seemed to be no different from us at first glance. What could it mean that she detected a Plume of Dusk in him? The faint light that's been scattered everywhere is gathering now, and I'm starting to see the outline of the truth. But there are still missing pieces. Excuse me? If we rescue Mitsuru-san's group and learn what they know, then I expect we'll be able to reach some sort of conclusion. Labrys looks into my face as I'm lost in thought, and smiles to try and cheer me up.
Relax. We'll never lose. You saw us fight earlier, right? Yukari-san and Ken-kun can really kick some ass.
Labrys speaks with satisfaction, with a proud look on her face. It's a far cry from the Labrys I first met a few days
Seems
ago.
you've made some wonderful friends, Labrys.
Huh? Oh, you think it's okay for me to think of him that way? It's kinda embarrassing.
That's how it is at the start. Once you come to realize it, though, you'll find that it turns to a warm feeling within you.
Huh. Is that how it was for you, Naoto-kun?
Who knows? Perhaps it was.
I recall when I first met my senpai, and a wry smile forms on my lips. Feeling a bit embarrassed at this, I pulled the brim of my hat down over my eyes. It's not just Labrys. The same is true for me and many others I've never met. We all go through this process to find what's precious and irreplaceable to
Let's
us.
go rendezvous with the others.
Off to the tower. So new characters been introduced. Yukari, Ken, and Koromaru. Don't know much about them. I just know they're from Persona 3. Oh. So this is Yukiko. Oh, no. Kanji. Saving Akihiko. Oh, okay. Ooh. I think this is the first time I've only had access to one chapter. Chapter 8. This is the halfway point. 50% complete. I forgot my phone stopped working. After Teddy's nose led us to Yasogami High, we saw what looked like the practice building and barged on in. I don't know how long it's been since then. We've been wandering down every corner of the school through this damn red fog looking for the stairs. We're slowly going higher, but...
Was your school always this big? I think I'm done for.
Oh,
Look, my legs are turning
oh
into
no,
twigs.
not Teddy Twig
They were
legs.
twigs to begin with. Quit your whining and get moving.
I know.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I know Tad's got a right to complain. There's no knowing when the enemy might attack, and having to stay on guard all the time is tiring us out. Even Yukiko-senpai's got a hard look on her face. Well, that makes sense. I mean, same goes for me, but these are her classmates we're talking about. Of course she's worried about them.
If school was always this big, I'd be late for class every day.
That's what you're worried about? Man, how the hell is this place hooked up?
Oh, could we try opening up a window and climb up the walls?
How would we climb the walls, though? Oh, hello, hello. Teddy? General Teddy?
Ah! What are you thinking? thinking? Yuki-chan, that's against the rules!
Oh, no, intervening before someone tries and pulls an Akihiko again. Suddenly the TV on the ceiling turns on, and that weird Ted comes up on it. I don't really get this guy's deal. Can I just assume he's a fake Ted and leave it at that?
Huh? The imposter's showing its face again. If you don't give up now, you're gonna get more than just a beating! What are you talking about, you moron? I'm the one who wants to punish you. Shouldn't you all be trying harder than this? Don't you understand the situation you're in? If you don't hurry, the world really is going to end. Yet you keep dallying around and wandering all over. None of you have any guts, I say.
Shut up! Do you want to end the world or not? Which is it? If you didn't want us to get lost, you should have made us a straight path, damn it!
That would defeat the purpose of the P-1 Climax. It's only natural for the bad guys to be mean. Huh. Fine. Now hear this. I, General Teddy, am gonna give you a warning because I'm so tear-jerkingly nice. Open up those tiny ears. If you don't hurry up at once, the lives of the captive princesses will be in danger soon!
What?
Well, that ain't good. Thinking about it, it's been a while since the first Midnight Channel broadcast. If Mitsuru-san and her guys are already strung out at that point, it's no surprise they'd be exhausted. God damn this fake Ted. What a dirty trick.
Oh! Yuki-chan?
Teddy?
What was that
Yuki?
for?
Oh, sorry. Looking at that Teddy made me hungry for some reason.
And you were the nearest accessible Teddy.
How tyrannical! The bear on screen and adorable little moi are totally unrelated! Adorable little moi is totally unrelated! Grrr, don't copy me! Don't copy me!
Calm down, children. No. Fake Ted gives one last smirky laugh to taunt Teddy before the red fog covers him up on the monitor and he's gone.
Looks like we better hurry and find Mitsuru-san and rescue her gang, too.
You're right. We should focus on that before we head higher up.
Alrighty then. Time to
No.
open up my bear nose once again. Wait.
Yeah, this doesn't work for you, Teddy.
Ah! Why do you keep turning our way when you sneeze?
It's no use. The red fog's been so thick ever since we got into this building. My nose isn't working at all.
Try harder, Teddy.
Well, if Yuki-chan gave me a big fat kiss, I think I could try harder.
You're reaching there, Teddy.
Enough of this bullshit. Hurry up and put that nose of yours to work.
My nose is very delicate. Searching through this fog makes my sneezing unstoppable.
Don't worry, Teddy. I have lots of tissues.
Yuki-chan, are you doing that on purpose? I don't need tissues. I need smooches.
I don't think that'll help,
You
Teddy.
can do this, right, Teddy?
Pay me no mind. Teddy knows, full on searching.
Feeling the pressure from Yukiko-senpai's icy smile, Teddy starts twitching his nose every which way. I don't get how that counts as full-on searching, but I can tell he's desperate. Maybe that whole unconquerable snow black thing's got some truth to it.
I do sense something, but... What? Oh, here we go!
Oh.
I smell something like Michan and her friends from over there! Oops.
Bastard! You got your snot all over me! You're doing this on purpose, huh?
Well, all that aside, Teddy's nose is all we've got to go on now. When we go in the direction he pointed out, we can sort of barely see the door to the music room at the end of the hall. Nice. That means someone from Mitsuru-san's crew is there. Were they not all together? Feeling better about this, I grab the door and pull open with enough force to bust it down. I figured as a hostage to here, there's gotta be a fake here too. If that's the case, I'll give him a little fist sandwich as soon as I see him. Oh, there's Akihiko.
Whoa! Who's that?
Ah! We found a crucified Aki! Hang in there!
Akihiko-san! What a horrible thing to do.
Damn it. Akihiko-san is up on a cross, just like they showed on the Midnight Channel. He's limp like he's unconscious and seems pretty out of it. Damn, I remember this guy being pretty strong too. If they can do this to a guy like him, then whoever we're up against might be tougher than we thought. The goofy mood from a second ago goes away in a snap, and we started inching back to back while checking out our surroundings. That's when I noticed there's another guy in the corner of the classroom. I've never seen him before, which means...
Hey, Pops! Are you the goddamn culprit?
Pops? You mean me?
Oh,
Shh. Youngins these days are so rude.
you're Junpei, right? The guy who comes out as some suspicious looking dude with a red bat and a goatee. He sure looks shady enough to be the culprit.
Huh? Is he really the culprit in this? He seems a little flaky.
Trash talking me
Oh.
already, huh? I'm the lethal weapon of the Shadow Operatives. Junpei Iori's fake.
Oh, so we're meeting the fake Junpei before we meet the real one.
Oh, so you're a fake.
We don't actually know the real one, so how shocked should we act at learning you're the fake?
No two ways about it. He's a dumbass.
What the hell is this guy saying? I can't tell if he's here to mess with us or make us laugh. What's he doing mixed in with fakes of us?
Anyway, your game ends here.
Yeah, so to this guy, this is just some random stranger. Oh, he didn't bring on the ring. Suddenly, red pillars descend and we get surrounded by invisible walls. I mean, I can't see them, but going by the other fights, they must be there, right? Well, I ain't gonna sweat the details. No matter whose fake this is, it's the enemy. That means he's getting an ass
Hold
whooping.
it right there.
Oh.
The real Junpei Iori, at your service.
Huh?
Oh, hello. Just when I thought I heard a voice from up above, something comes falling down. Could that be...
Oh, he fell on it.
He's not moving at all. I guess he's out cold.
Hello, Junpei. I knew it! Dude, who looks just like Fakey here is stuck on the invisible ceiling stretching between the red pillars. He's caught in one hell of a pose.
Oh man, so lame. That's the original me.
Even the fake is grumbling. That dude's no ordinary guy either way. All the tension from a second ago is pretty much shot now. Well, that's good for us since it's helped us relax. All we gotta do now is beat down this fake.
Stop your damn mumbling. I'll crush you like an egg, so let's get to it.
Mm-hmm. We need to make him take responsibility for doing such a horrible thing to Akihiko-san.
I don't really care about Aki, but I never forgive an evildoer!
Wow, they're totally pissed. Good thing the rule say this has to be one-on-one. All right, youngins, feel free to come at me.
We fought with Kanji last time. I haven't fought as Yukiko yet, I don't think. So let's try this out. How does Junpei fight? Trismegistus. Or is it Trimegistus?
Final. Fight.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Excuse me.
This is it. This is it.
Ow. Ow. Oh dear. Ow, that's it. There we go.
I'm glad you won!
Okay, first battle against Junpei is a win. And he melts away.
All right, in your face, damn it.
Time for a fist pump. That fake seemed like an idiot, but he was pretty impressive. No wonder he's the something operative's little weapon. Something like that. I guess this means the real one's pretty strong too. And now he's gonna fall to the ground. That's when I hear a red pillar shatter and something comes falling down. Oh yeah, I forgot someone was stuck up there. Oh crap, wasn't he unconscious?
Junpei Iori, at your service. Ah.
You okay, Jim? Before we have time to worry, that Junpei guy lands right next to the melting fake with a loud thump. He then tries to strike a pose, but his legs must get numb or something, because he starts writhing in pain without a word. Well, yeah, he fell from pretty far up there after all.
Do you think he's okay? In any sense, I mean.
I don't know.
Anyway, we explain quick about our fakes and all the other crap that's happened to Junpei-san, who seems like he's doing okay. He says he came to Inaba because he heard Mitsuru-san's crew went missing, but he got lost into school. He happened to spot Akihiko-san and us from the connecting passageway and jumped down from there. But he had the worst timing. Or the best? That would have been a pretty great comedy stunt. At any rate, we hurried across to get Akihiko-san down quick. But he doesn't come to straight away. Looks like he's pretty drained.
Akihiko-san! Are you okay, Akihiko-san? Damn it! Who did this to you?
You're one of the Shadow Operatives, right, Junpei-san?
Huh? Yeah, I am, but how do you guys know about that? Hey, weren't you using personas too?
We were indeed. And for more explanations. Looks like Junpei-san really doesn't know, so we ended up having to explain everything in detail. Including our fight against Akihiko-san and his friends in the P-1 Grand Prix the other day.
So that's how Akihiko-san got caught. I'm still kind of fuzzy on this stuff about the TV world and whatnot, but I think I get the gist of it. Oh, right. I never introduced myself properly. I'm Junpei Iori. People call me the Shadow Operatives' lethal weapon. Thanks for sticking up for Akihiko-san earlier.
I'm Yukiko Amagi, a third year at Yasogami High.
What's up? I'm Kanji Tatsumi, the second year.
And, who's this blue Daruma?
Who are you calling a blue Daruma doll?
I mean,
an Adora bear.
When he mentions it, I can kind of see it, Teddy.
Adora bear? Oh, is that one of the monsters that shows up in Featherman?
How rude! How could you not know how popular I am, you sweaty bearded batter?
Oh, what's with all the ruckus? I'm trying to sleep here.
Akihiko-san!
Oh, first I thought that was a... Is it deliberately to make that sound like a shadow?
Aki, you're awake!
Oh, thank goodness he's alive!
You wouldn't come around. I was getting worried, man.
Relax. I was just taking a nap to get back some of the energy they stole.
He's got some balls for a dude in his situation. And Akihiko-san's gotta know too. He's saying this stuff to keep us calm. But the guy looks like he's got a lot to recover from. He's telling us how that cross-like thing he was on wasn't just for show. Being tied up to it felt like his strength was getting drained. Akihiko-san thanks us all, then turns back to Junpei-san.
But hey, it's been a while, Junpei. Were you the only one they called out?
Actually, I was more of a lone samurai. I got a call from Yucatan, but my phone ran out of juice during the call. When I got here, something weird had happened to the town. I thought everyone was headed for this Tartarus-looking tower, so I came to check it out. Oh, Yucatan should be with Ken, Koromaru, and this Labris girl, who I guess is Aigus' sister.
Akihiko knows about Labris.
I never met her, though.
Even Ken got called up? Oh man, I'm ashamed of myself.
But why did you come to Inaba? Did you find out something about Labris' case?
Oh.
Well, we heard that the shadow presence had ramped up in Inaba. We were headed here to look into why that happened. But while we were on our way, our car got ambushed and... well, you know the rest.
Damn it. That culprit's one sick bastard. How dare he torture you?
Huh? They didn't torture me or anything.
They didn't? But you're wounded all over. And
oh, yeah, no.
My clothes? What about my clothes?
Yeah, this is just how Aki...
What are you saying, Junpei? Aki always looks like...
God damn it, Ted! Shut your damn mouth!
Huh? Oh, I get it. Yeah, never mind, Akihiko-san. Sorry for talking weird like that.
Whew. Damn it, Ted, that was too close. One guy's got stuff they don't want people to know about. It ain't a matter of hiding the truth or not. That's just a time and place to bring it up. You don't go bringing it up before other people.
That reminds me, though. This feels like that other thing we know all too well. Is it just me?
So, you noticed too.
I mean, it's like, this is the dark hour, right?
Dark hour? What's that?
Basically, the dark hour is a hidden time that ordinary people don't know about. We fought once to get rid of it, but that used to only last about an hour every night. What's happening to this town doesn't seem so simple.
That reminds me, General Teddy mentioned something like that.
Oh.
The P-1 Climax! It's the end of the world! One-on-one deathmatch that's worthy of the name Climax! And best of all, if you don't win the one-on-one tournament to the finish within the hour, the world will
But did we see a scene in the old announcement room before? I don't remember that. We explained to Akihiko-san what the fake Teddy said on the Midnight Channel right before our town got messed up.
Good. We have to meet up with Mitsuru and the others as soon as possible.
Yeah, now that I think about it, if we don't do something inside of an hour, does that mean the world gets stuck the way it is? We'd better hurry. Nope. Just as we're about to get going, we run into a problem. The damn door won't open. What the hell is this shit? Oh dear. Trapped? To be continued. What lies in wait? Oh, and use story continues. An accomplice. So we're getting into it's more one. This is probably these are going to be unlocked together, I imagine. That brings maybe Rise and Kanji's story together, and then oh, we're nearly at this big, the long finale. An accomplice. No matter how much we climb, the scenery remains the same. We should have gone up a number of floors by now, but my limbs have already gone numb. I'm not surprised that my friends have gone so quiet, given that there seems to be no end to this labyrinth.
Hey, Yosuke, you haven't said a word all this time. Stop being so quiet and say something fun.
Dude, you're asking too much. I've got no energy to spare for that right now.
Yeah, but being quiet gets me all anxious. Don't you have anything? Some inside info on discounts at the Junes Deli?
Thank you for shopping! It's always Customer Appreciation Day at Junes. Wait, just talking about meat boost your spirits?
Of course it does!
Oh, well.
Tender juiciness makes me so...
Someone's here.
Oh. Interrupt the meat conversation. Once we get up the flight of stairs, I stopped our conversation. From not far off, we can hear two people talking, their voices echoing out through the hall. We move forward as quietly as we can, to find that the voices are coming from a slightly opened classroom door. Who's talking?
I am getting so bored.
Show?
I should just go take out a couple of them. Whoa, hold on there. There's no need to get hasty
Adachi.
when the plan's going so well, right? It'd be easier to just sit back and wait.
These voices. Is that Adachi-san and Show? I signal to Yosuke and Chie with my eyes, and we quietly peek into the classroom the voices are coming from.
Huh? Where is this? Was there someplace like this at our school?
Oh. Hello. Chie's right. Yeah, very clearly there wasn't somewhere like this at Yasogami High. That eerie light and the bizarre things in there. It's a disturbing enough scene to make anyone who sees it deeply afraid. Where are we? There's no room like this anywhere in Yasogami High. So where in the world is this scenery from?
What are you talking so big for? Want me to stick my sword through your ears?
Ooh, scary. Can't you calm down a bit? You won't beat anyone like that. And you came to get me because you needed me, no? You sure it's a good idea to kill me just because I rub you the wrong way?
Cripes, what a wet blanket. Did you just come from a picnic out in the rain or something? Don't get the wrong idea. That guy has nothing to do with this. I can kill anyone I want if I feel like it.
Show? He's fast. The young man draws the sword smoothly and holds it to Adachi-san's throat. The blade reflects the strange light in the unfamiliar room, making the scene even more eerie. What should I do? Adachi-san is in danger. Do I make a move? No.
Then go on ahead. It's easy, right? Have you actually killed anyone before?
Oh. A massive chill runs down my spine. Adachi-san's aloof tone. That dull gaze that expels all hope. It's like the mud at the bottom of a lightless river. The same gaze deflected all our pleas back then, and now it's brushing aside even Show's threats.
This guy's really pissing me off.
Seemingly sensing the darkness of Adachi-san, Sho sheaths his blade. He seems pretty irritated. Having someone get the upper hand must really offend him.
Hey, is that show guy insane? He's laughing and joking one second, and then the next, he pulls out his swords.
Are they bickering with each other? And what was that about that guy?
I think Sho might have a split personality. I heard the same thing. We thought up to now that everything we'd faced was all Show's doing, but it seems he had at least one accomplice. Not only that, but they summoned Adachi-san here as someone with talents important to their plan.
Look, there's no need to fight. Once it descends, after all, the world's going to totally disappear. Why spend your time dealing with them, you know? Just ignore those kids.
That's not the problem. I look at those guys and I can't stop gagging. They just herd together like best buds. I don't know why they're so full of themselves. It makes me want to beat the shit out of them. Get them to cry like babies. You get me? Do you?
Whoa. Suddenly, Show's bloodthirsty, madness-tinged gaze turns on us. The instant that Sho reaches towards his back, I yell to Yosuke and Chie directly behind me.
Yosuke, Chie, get back! You're so lame. Such a frickin' irritating bunch. I hate to even look at you. I just want to see you completely destroyed.
Alright. There's no sense hiding any longer. I give Yosuke and Chie a look before slowly stepping into the classroom. They follow close behind me and we face Sho with the bulk of the classroom between us.
Show me Nazuki. What are you planning?
Huh? Weren't you listening? I'm gonna get rid of all you disgusting pests and make this a world I can stand to live in. What?
Don't be ridiculous. That won't help anybody
Yeah,
but
I
you.
don't think he cares.
Yeah? So what? Of course it only helps me. I'm saying you're disgusting, so you should all just die.
This isn't funny anymore. You're totally nuts. Are you saying that nothing else matters as long as you're satisfied?
Aha! Well, duh! Friends? Bonds? You worthless pests aren't accomplishing anything but licking each other's wounds! Shitty pests in this shitty world have no goddamn call to give me their shitty lectures. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get rid of every shred of everything!
You really are a piece of shit that's not worth saving. You've got no right to do that!
The world will be much quieter soon. Just like here. A wonderful place where there's no one else. It's all for me!
Is that the solitude
What?
he's after?
A world with no one else?
Ugh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Just hurry up and get smashed to pieces, you shitty pests!
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, what are you getting all worked up for? You really shouldn't do that.
And you shut up too, you piece of shit! Come get me. I'll beat the life out of you. You'll be begging for mercy.
Oh, yep. The red pillars in the four corners of the room light up, and Sho readies his two swords in a stance I've never seen before. It looks preposterous at first glance, but then I see it's actually very efficient and focused entirely on offense. This isn't some amateur style. It's the art of murder, instilled into him to guarantee a kill.
There's no way I'm gonna let him win. I can't believe our town is such a mess because of that guy. There's no way I'm sitting back and letting it happen.
I'm with you. We'll show you with our own fists how strong you can be when you have something to protect.
Show strong. Don't let your guard down.
Oh. Well, I feel this is a I feel this is a battle for you. The protagonist. Show me that. No persona. Okay, I have no clue how he fights.
Final.
Go on, Show. Is that all you've got?
I'll make you cry. Bullshit. It makes
Ow.
Bullshit.
Persona. Persona.
Ow. Ow. There we go. That was easier than I expected it might be.
You little.
What was that noise? With the final strike, Sho collapses. Oh, the pillars, of course. The shining red pillars in the corner of the room all shatter at once, and the invisible walls surrounding us seem to go with them. Shadow has beat on everything from power, speed, and physical stamina, but we managed to win. It's because he never used his persona. We were all worried about the power of those red glowing eyes that kept us paralyzed, but Shadow didn't use it even once during the battle. No, could it be he actually couldn't use it?
What did I tell ya? This is because you kept using those weird powers. You got all puffed up because of someone else's gift.
Are we fighting you next, Adachi-san?
Huh? Oh man, don't be ridiculous. Why would I do something that hard?
Hard? Aren't you supposed to be on Show's side?
Show's side? Give me a break. Come on. Isn't there someone else besides
What are you
me
doing
we
here?
should be worrying about?
What are you doing here then, Adachi?
Someone we should worry about.
Oh, you mean that guy Sho mentioned? Damn, so he does have an accomplice.
No. Something tells me that's not it. Adachi-san's still looking at Sho collapsed on the ground. What's he so interested in? I'm about to ask, but before I can, he starts to move.
Persona.
Oh. The voice is very similar to Sho's, but it's obviously not him. The moment Sho sits up, a silhouette I've never seen before approaches me from behind him. Is this a persona?
You move!
Yukon!
Oh, I can't dodge this. But no sooner does the thought flash into my mind than Yosuke and Chie run over, positioning themselves between me and the approaching silhouette to shield me. No, if they do that... Oh dear.
Yosuke! Chie!
Sho slowly gets to his feet. Wait, is this even him? He looks the same, but his stance and bearings are completely different from the Sho we fought a moment ago. What is and isn't Sho turns towards us in a ghostly manner and slowly raises his head to fix an almost mechanical stare on us. Who in the world is this? Okay. So there is some kind of split personality going on here. Oh, why? Creeping Shadow. Young Assassin. And Idol versus Hero. Oh, that's not what I want to do. It's a little early to finish up the stream, but I think I might finish it here. Because we're already nearly at the end of episode P4. We started this stream, I think, being about a third of the way through. I think it was like 35%, so we've made 20... But I just feel this will probably all be able to continue on, like, rapidly one after the other. Or maybe do I do one of these routes first? Yeah, I feel that'll be me for today. But no, okay. It's getting... We're definitely getting into the finale here. So let's put the volume off. Fade out. But yeah, I should explain, made a little mistake yesterday with accidentally going to the outro a little too early. So, having finished Ebe, mostly, I've still apparently got the best ending for Ebe that I haven't unlocked. That I don't know if it'll be a case where, I suppose just a little time today after stream, but I kind of want to save it for a time when, like, the people who were watching the Ebe playthrough might actually be tuning in. But yeah. So Ebe might come on if I finish another stream early in the next week or two. I'll go back to Ebe and try and get the best ending. But then, to replace Ebe, I've actually got, Anne. That's the next game I had. I had said last night about playing Dead Space 2. Well, I had meant to say it last night if I hadn't accidentally gone to the outro and cut my audio early. But my plan is to play Anne for a bit. get through that. I've been told it's quite good, and I'm familiar with the guy behind it, the animations he does on YouTube, and quite enjoy his content there. So I'm interested to see what goes on in a game he makes. So yeah, that's plans for like the other shorter games as Anne and then Dead Space 2. Though, to be fair, if I'm finishing up Persona Ultimax soon, I'm gonna have to think about what game to replace that. Though I do have other ones lined up. Possibly it'll be another Atlas game, because I do have Catherine lined up, which is another game from Atlas, not one of their Persona games, but I've heard quite good things about it. And I'm just generally curious, because Atlas do games I very much enjoy. But that'll all be for the future. And it won't be this week anyway, because again, there's no weekend streams this week, because I'm away in London at the Final Fantasy XIV FanFest. So, tomorrow's stream will be more Persona 4 Ultimax, quite possibly the last stream, I don't know. I might make it a little bit longer just to kind of finish up. But, yeah, that's me for today. As usual, you can follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, but regardless of what you do, thank you so much for coming along. I really hope you enjoyed. And until the next time I see you, have a good day, have a good evening, and goodbye.